Good morning, everyone. How are you all? Hope you are fine with the grace of the Almighty God. Students, as you know that we have already started the revision of the chapters. So today we will revise with the chapter 9, and our topic of the chapter is land of hot sands. Okay. So today's revision is land of hot sands. This is part 1 of the video. So let's get started. If you missed the part 1 of the video, now you see here that the story time is written. In the story time, we can see that every morning while going to the school, I see a number of the vehicles on the road. I wonder how long these vehicles run. While will the petrol used in this vehicle last forever? Then also here it's written, I had too many thoughts and the questions. Then suddenly, what happened? This when I reached school, I asked my teachers, and to my surprise, she said that she was taking us through an interesting journey to the rich land of liquid gold. That is the Saudi Arabia. Okay, the land of the liquid gold. So let's get started and know about the chapter very well. You see what is written here. Every morning, the boy, okay, means goes to school. Then when one day what happened when he saw the vehicle, he wondered, he thought about it that how does the car run, how does the bike runs. Okay, he was wondering. Then he thought when he reached school, then he asked his teacher that well, from where does the petrol come. Okay, then the teacher replied that the petrol comes from the land, and mostly the petrol we are getting in the from the Saudi Arabia, which is also known as the land of the liquid gold. So surprisingly, the teacher was taking the tour. Okay, so we'll come to know about the tour of the teachers. So okay, Saudi Arabia is one of the largest countries situated in the Arabian Peninsula. So you may think of the word what is peninsula. Peninsula is an area land surrounded by the water on the three sides. Okay, so this you see the water of the Saudi Arabia is surrounded by the three sides here. Okay, in the three sides, first side, then second side, and the third side. So this is what a peninsula. Understood? This is what a peninsula. Understood? First I told this one. First side, second side, third side. Okay. So three sides water is there. For this reason, it is what the peninsula. Okay. So Saudi Arabia is a large country situated in the Arabian Peninsula. Is the largest peninsula in the world. It is one of the largest peninsula in the world. It lies between the Red Sea on the west and the Persian Gulf on the east. Its capital is Riyadh, and is also one of the biggest country in the middle of the east. Its other countries or regions include the Iran, Iraq, then Yemen, Syria, United Arab Emirates, Israel, Jordan, Palestine, then Turkey, Lebanon, Oman, Kuwait, Qatar, and the Bahrain. Okay. Then now we'll study about the location. Now when we study about the location, we'll come to know that Saudi Arabia, okay, is located between the latitudes of 16 degree and the 33-degree north longitude, and the 34 point degree and the 56 degree was the east side of the longitude. Okay. Now Tropic of Cancer, there is 23.5 degree passes through the center of the Saudi Arabia. It is bordered by the Jordan in Iraq on the north and the northeast, Kuwait, Qatar, Bahrain, and the United Arab Emirates border the east. Oman in the southeast and the Yemen in the south. The Red Sea lies in the west and the Persian Gulf lies in the east. So you may means think of the word what is Gulf. Then you can see in the page number 20. Gulf is a deep inlet of the sea, almost surrounded by the land with the narrow mouth. Okay, with the narrow mouth. That is what called Gulf. So it is the deep dive sea. Okay, means that you can see deep dive sea. You can see, but the sea, it is the mouth is very small. Means the area is very small, but it is very deep also. Okay, the area is very small, but it is very deep, so that will be a gulf. So terrain if we discuss, Saudi Arabia is the high rocky plateaus covered by the vast area. Okay, in the Saudi Arabia there is a high rocky plateaus which are vast area. It is covered. The desert regions have the small hill of the sand called the sand dunes. Strong winds and the dust storms blow the dry sand and the shift this sand dunes from the one place to another. 80% of the country is located in the Arabic Peninsula. It is long coastline as well. So it is also one of the long coastline as well. Okay, so mountains can be found in the southwestern part of the country. Okay, in the southwestern part of the country, you can find the mountain. Okay, the desert in the Saudi Arabia, in the southern Arabia is called the Rub al Khali. Okay, Rub al Khali in the Saudi Arabia desert is called what? In the south side is called the Rub al Khali. In the northern part is called the Nafat. Okay, it's called as Nafat. Then climate. Climate, if we discuss, then we'll come to know about the Saudi Arabia has a hot and dry climate with a very little rainfall. Okay, in the Saudi Arabia, the very little rainfall you can see. In fact, it is regarded as one of the hottest country in the world. Okay, the Saudi Arabia is regarded and was one of the hottest country in the world. Most of the country is a desert with no lakes or rivers. The day temperature is very high, but at night the temperature drops sharply. Okay, in the daytime it will be very hot. In the night time, the temperature will drop very sharply. The very low will become the average summer temperature is around 45 degrees Celsius, but it can go high up to 54 degrees Celsius. In the winters, the temperatures drop down to the 10 degrees Celsius. You can see, okay, the sharp change in the daily average of the temperature, okay, happens because of the sandy terrain of the country, because of the sandy regions, because lots of the sands are there. During the daytime, the sand heats very fast, and the meantime, the daytime, the temperature increases rapidly. And during the daytime, the sand will heat this much that the temperature of the particular place will become so much hot. Okay, so that is why the night temperature decrease quickly, and the sandstorm can be seen frequently in the desert, and you can see the frequent sandstorm. Okay, so plant life, as you know that we have discussed about the climate, now we will discuss about the plant life. In the plant life, very few plants can grow in the desert climate. Okay, the plant like Saudi Arabia consists mainly of the shrubs and small herbs which require very little water. Okay, or no water also. Such plants have a little roots and that penetrate deep into the soil for water. Okay, their stems are also soft and fleshy. This help us to store water. Their leaves are just like the thorns. Okay, this are also prevents loss of the water through the evaporation. Now you see there are no the plants life. You know, if you say about the plants life, there you can see that the leaves of the thorns of the particular place, okay, are very large in shape. Okay, the plants, okay, the plants in that places, the leaves are large in size. Okay, then why if the large in size leaves help us to preserve the water. Okay, it helps them to preserve the water and keep for the longer time. There's a shoot or the root of the plants are very short in size. Okay, why it is in short in size? Because it helps them to keep them deep into the down into the means ground to reach and take the water. Okay, at the some places in the desert, underground water rises to the surface forming fertile lake called oasis. Okay, now what is oasis? Now you see in the page number 20, you will find that the oases are the fertile spot in the desert where water is found like this. Okay, these are the oasis. So you can see the oasis here. Okay, in here the neighboring you can find here the you can see that trees are there, coconut. Okay, these are the little bit fertile lands you can find. Okay, these are the what oases. Okay, so I hope that you have seen the oasis. Now, date plums and some crops such as wheat and barley are grown there. Okay, near the oasis. Okay, not more than 2% of the Saudi Arabia's land can be used for agriculture. Okay, only two more, not more than 2%, or 2% less. Now, less than 2%, you can think that the Saudi Arabia's land is used for what purpose? That is agriculture. This because of the inadequate rainfall. Reason that the climate is not favorable for the agriculture. Okay, for the not proper improper rain. Okay, and the climate of the Saudi Arabia is not that much good also in order to grow the crops. Okay, so animals life, if you discuss about the animals life, the animals life in the Saudi Arabia includes wolves, hyenas, baboons, and rats and hares. Okay, you will get the wolf, hyenas, baboons, rats, and the hares. Birds include the vultures, hawks, eagles, falcons, jackals, okay, Arabian horses can also be seen in the desert areas, while the mountains, highlands, we can find the wolves and the hyenas. Okay, in the mountain highlands, we can find the wolves and the hyenas. Next, several species of the poisonous snakes are found in the desert, along with the numerous types of the lizard. Okay, a wide variety of the marine life. Okay, hawksbill, turtle, dolphin, and crabs are found into the Persian Gulf. Okay, natural resources, the most important natural resources of the Saudi Arabia is what? Oil. Okay, it is the very important source of the natural resources. The country has 20% of the global reserves for the oil only. In fact, the oil also helps the country earn 40% of its revenue. Okay, the country is fully developed with the help of the oil money only. Okay, Saudi Arabia is also happens to be the biggest exporter of the oil in the world. Okay, it gives the oil itself is oil to the other countries also. That is why oil is also known as a liquid gold, because you see, because with the help of the oil they can earn the lots of money. Okay, for that reason it is called the liquid gold also. Metals such as the gold, silver, copper, and the zinc can be found there. Okay, Saudi Arabia also exports platinum, chrome. Okay, then also you can say that titanium and the precious stones, you can say. Okay, economy and industry. Saudi Arabia is one of the richest country of the world. Okay, you remember this because what is the reason that it is the richest country of the world? Because of the rich deposits of the petroleum in the country. The revenue, the money which is earned by the selling the petrol to the other by the other countries has been used what for the modernize of the cities like Riyadh, okay, Jet, then several large industries such as you can say Saudi Arabia, like petroleum refineries, iron, and the steel, cement, and the fertilizers plant were set up. Okay, now you see that religions and the importance. If you see that most of the Saudi Arabia people follow the Islamic religion. Saudi Arabia is an Islamic state, as you know, that millions of the Muslims from all over the world come to visit the Makkah and Medina, which are the important pilgrimage centers for the Muslims. The pilgrimage is also called Hajj. Okay, you have heard that people are going to the Hajj. Okay, they are going to the Makkah and Medina also. Only that this is very big. Okay, this is very big. Okay, the transport system. Thanks to the transport of the petroleum industry, one can see a lot of the global roads. Okay, across the country. The country also has the railways line that connects the eastern seaports of the capital. There are international airports of the Riyadh, Tehran, and Chet. Okay. So life of the pupil. We will discuss about the life of the pupil. In the life of the people in the Saudi Arabia have lived a very means make to with the oppressive climate conditions like the extreme variations in the temperature in the very single day and the lack of rainfall, and their temperature and the weather is very you can say hot. Okay, before the oil industry and other industry were set up here, people led nomadic lives. They were like villagers. Okay, they were like the village people, that is down area. Okay, so and there was, as the time went on, okay, these people are now, okay, Bedouins, okay, known to be as Bedouins. People in the Saudi Arabia speak which language? The Arabic language, which is one of the several official language of the United Nations. They travel around the group known as the caravans. They move across the desert and set up the camps near the oasis. Okay, so you see the people of the Saudi Arabia. Okay, means they are very fond of to travel. Okay, even you can say that the Arab language is very famous. Even in the United States of America, they are that they have given the means they knows that this language is the Arabic language is much important. If they goes to visit in their country, they are most welcome, and when we are also welcome. Okay, welcoming you. Okay, means other people, those like if the video will go to the YouTube. Okay, if they are looking or watching, then they can even. Okay, so next topic is what the dress. People from this region wear the loose and the flowing garments. You have seen like this kind of dress outside. Okay, like this kinds of dress you have seen. Okay, but maybe you have not seen this. You have not seen this maybe, but you have seen like this kind of dress in the Borpeta women's only. Sometimes they do wear it is called the burqa. Okay, in here we are saying as a burqa. Okay, and but in the Saudi Arabic language it is told another, and the man wear the topi, that is kind. Okay, you see this dress is totally another. One time only the face. Sometimes they are high means covering the face also. Why? Because of the extreme cold. Okay, the men are also they are covering their face because of the extreme cold, because there is a sunburn is there. Okay, and the heat of the sun is unbearable. It is unable to bear. Okay, now you see that the people from this region wear loose and the flowing garments which are situated to the suited to the desert climate, that are best suited, means best, best to wear in the desert type of the weather. Okay, men wear an ankle length garment of the cotton or the wool called thwab. Okay, they cover their head with the gutra, a plain waist that is cotton with cloth, which is held in the place of the cord called the eagle. Okay, the women wear the loose black ankle length called the abaya. Most women also cover their heads and the faces with the nakab. Okay, so next you say cuisines. Cuisines, if you say that cuisine, the national the dish of the Saudi Arabia is the called kapsa, which consists of the rice and the meat. Some other important dishes are shawarma and the kebabs, coffee served piping hot in the small cups, usually black in the traditional drink. Okay. Now it is a kapsa is a type of biryani. Okay, we are saying locally here biryani. Okay, and I know you are very fond of the biryani. Me too. Okay, so kapsa. Okay, some of the popular dishes of the shawarma, kebabs, then coffee served as a piping hot in the small cups, usually black in the traditional drink. Okay, they are fond of the drinking, that coffee also. So now I know is that most of the Saudi Arabia is a hot and dry desert. Only some shrubs and the herbs grow into the Saudi Arabia. Topic of Cancer passes through the Saudi Arabia. Only land around the oasis is used for agriculture. Saudi Arabia is a rich country because of the vast deposit of the petroleum. Saudi Arabia has many modern cities. Okay, Makkah and Medina are the important pilgrimage centers. Saudis are the economics Saudi Arabia of the Saudi Arabia. They live in the desert, move in the caravan. Okay, next you see that page number 18. Now, time to think. Ask your parents how many money they spend on petrol. Why do the prices keep rising? So ask that. I also do spend. So it is nearly about 100 rupees now per this kiloliter, and we need to spend in monthly. You can say that nearly 2 to 3,000 according to the requirement. Definitely, we cannot say that only 3,000 or 2,000 rupees only goes in the petrol. If I say that, if you ask me the same question, you ask the teacher. Okay. So if you ask me the same question, then I'll say that it is not definite. Suppose if I need to go Guwahati, then that time it is required much more. Okay, more petrol. If I locally, if I visit some places, then only in 2,000. Okay, it is enough. Okay. So good to know that Burj Khalifa is standing at the height of 2,722 feet in the Dubai, is the tallest man-made structure in the world. There are 900 apartments in the building. So students, the explanation is over. I hope that you have understood the explanation of the chapter. If you have doubt or something, then you can ask me directly. Okay. Till then, take care. Thank you. Bye bye. Next class, we'll start with the chapter 10. Okay. Bye bye.